What's up guys? It's your girl Em and I'm back with another cooking video for you today, and today I am making beef stew. Now this is a very highly requested recipe, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so ingredients. I have about a pound of beef chuck pot roast, already cubed. I have about 3 russet potatoes peeled and cubed. I have half of a sweet onion. I have 2 carrots, 2 stalks of celery. I have like 3 cloves of garlic. We're gonna be using tomato paste, beef broth, beef bouillon cubes. We're gonna use 2 of them. We've got all-purpose flour, Worcestershire sauce. Seasonings, we're gonna use onion powder, garlic powder, parsley flakes, crushed rosemary. We're also gonna be using some bay leaves and some organic thyme. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, first things first, we're gonna take our oil and add it to the pot. Now, usually I do veggies first, but today we're switching it up and I'm going to add the beef first, and I'm gonna let that brown and cook. Just gonna add this to the pot. You can use more beef for more people. You could use 2 pounds, but I just needed about a pound. I'm gonna go ahead and add that there. Let me wash my hands real quick. All right, we're gonna get that in the oil. I got my heat on about medium-high. I might turn it up a little bit to high. We're gonna go ahead and add our salt and pepper. Gonna add some crushed rosemary. Garlic powder, onion powder, and some parsley. We're gonna just let that cook. All right guys, you see all that fat coming off? We want that. We want our veggies to cook in that fat. I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in with the meat. Give it a stir. And once I don't see much pink left in my beef, I'm gonna go ahead and add my veggies and my garlic. So I add the minced garlic. Now I'm gonna add the veggies. Add all the veggies except the potatoes. I'm gonna add just a little more salt. More pepper. More garlic powder. Onion powder. A little more crushed rosemary. And some more parsley. I think it's important to season each component as it gets added. So we're gonna let these veggies cook a little bit until they're more fragrant. We're gonna give it about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll see what else I need to add. Take a look at that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. And this is going to be the component that makes it heartier. And I'll add just a little bit more. gonna give this a good mix. We're gonna cook off all that flour. We don't want a floury tasting stew, but we want it to be thick. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit to medium. All right, guys. Next, we're going to add 2 cups of beef broth. We might add a little more, I don't know yet. 1 cup. 2 cups. We'll do 3. Or 2.5. 2.5 cups of beef broth. And I'm gonna add 2 cups of water as well. I'm gonna add a little more Worcestershire sauce. Then I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Give it a good mix. So now I'm gonna also use 2 beef bouillon cubes. We're gonna crumble it up. That's just gonna give it that extra beef flavor. And 1 second, I'm gonna show you this trick that I do with my herbs. So this is how our stew looks so far. It's looking pretty good. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a little herb situation. So let me show you what I do with my fresh herbs. I'm gonna take some thyme. Gonna take some thyme. That looks good. And I'm also gonna use this top of the celery. Now you may think I'm crazy, but it adds a little bit of flavor. And then I'm gonna take my bay leaves. I'm gonna do 2 bay leaves. There we go. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my cooking twine. Tie it all together so it doesn't get all lost while it's cooking, but it flavors my stew at the same time. There we go. Let's put it in there. My cameraman had to run to the store, so I'm gonna give you a little update on my stew. Here it is. Let me set you guys up because it's been about 20 minutes or so, and now I'm going to add my potatoes. Added all my potatoes. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this cook for 20 more minutes uncovered. I'm gonna continue cooking it low, but here it is with the potatoes, and we're just gonna let it cook for about 20 more minutes. All right, guys, here's my stew. It is finished. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bay leaves and thyme out, put them in this bowl here. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm gonna skim this fat right off the top. But look at this stew, guys. It looks so good. I cannot wait to try it. So let me go ahead and skim off some of this fat and make myself a bowl, and I'm going to dive in. All right, guys, here's my stew. I topped it off with some fresh parsley. You could always use dried parsley. And then I have some little toasted bread, French bread that I just toasted in a skillet to kind of dip into my stew. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. I'm gonna get a nice piece of beef. It's fire. It sure is fire. Mmm. So good. So good. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed this cooking video. Be sure to follow my Twitter at @MannMan and my Instagram at Midwest Mansfield. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all the love and support. I hope you guys are enjoying these cooking videos as much as I'm enjoying filming them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah!